We give thanks to Almighty Allah. We ask Him, the Most High, to continue to show His mercy on our leader, Prophet Muhammad, his household and companions and followers, till the day of accountability. Today we are discussing being arrogance, proud. This quality is a quality that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has condemned in a number of verses of the Quran. And Prophet Muhammad has trained the companions to be humble, not to be arrogant. In fact, you are aware that the angels were commanded to bow before our grandfather Nabi Adam alayhi salatu wasalam. And they did, except Satan, who refused because of arrogance, boastfulness and proud. He refused, and he ended up becoming an unbeliever. In another verse, Allah asked him, why do you refuse to obey my command? He said, he is better than Nabi Adam. That is arrogance. Those who are arrogant used to feel they are better than whosoever. He is better. And he make analysis. He is telling God the analysis. And after all, Allah is the creator. Allah is aware. He said, he was created from fire. Our grandfather was created from clay. So he is better. That's why, because of his betterness, he cannot bow before Nabi Adam alayhi salatu wasalam. In the hour of Fir'aun, Allah calls him. It's because of his being very, very arrogant. The children of Israel, they were very arrogant. They refused to obey their prophets. They belied them. They rejected them. In fact, they killed some of the prophets because of arrogance. And Allah dealt with them, as we have had in generations that have gone. Allah dealt with them. It is we, this generation, that we are lucky. Allah is reserving it until the day of Qiyamah. Arrogancy is a quality that has no meaning. For somebody who is a servant of Allah, the creator of all creations. If you look at yourself, no matter what you have, you did not create yourself. In fact, you contributed nothing to what you are. Nothing. Now, why should you be arrogant, underrating others, be feeling you are better, capable of being on this, just because Allah has blessed you with some qualities? And this quality mostly affected those who are scholars, those who are knowledgeable, whether in the Western field or in the Islamic field. They feel they are superior over others. They have the knowledge, especially with all apology to the baristas. They feel very, very different entirely. He knows the law. He is aware. He doesn't know. So he feels pompous. He feels bigger. And this arrogancy can only lead one to the hellfire. And those who are rich too. And those who are in corridor of power. Since Allah has given them additional power over the rest, they feel they can do whatsoever and nothing will happen. And nobody can challenge them. I give an example of when there is congestion in the traffic, where people are battling to go out of the traffic. Some of the leaders, I cannot say all of them, when they are passing, you will know that there are leaders here. They will disorganize the whole traffic with sarin. So people will confuse. In fact, some will get an accident there. Some are being beaten by those who are actually following them. They are encouraged. This is a clear act of arrogance. You cannot justify it. You cannot justify it. Muslims should be very, very careful. Because if you behave arrogantly, your salat and other acts can never save you. Because Rasulullah ﷺ says, an atom weight of arrogancy in you will lead you to the hellfire. An atom weight of it. An atom weight of it. And as I've said, those who are mostly blessed, whether a husband who has been blessed feeding his family, he'll be very arrogant to them. And some wives too, because she's from a house that is noble in nature, she became arrogant to her husband. If you say a word, she will say more than that because of arrogance. And some because she's beautiful. Even if the husband divorced her, she will get another husband. So what is the problem? So she became the husband and the husband became the wife because of her arrogance. Now, you as a Muslim should know the consequence and the implication is great. Very, very great. Allah has condemned it Prophet Muhammad has mentioned so many narrations. On the day of Qiyamah, those who are arrogant, boastful, those who are feeling they are the ones, Allah will raise them as tiny as an atom weight. As an atom weight. People will marching on them, not knowing they have marched on anything. Because they were big in this world, and Allah made them to be an atom on the day of Qiyamah. The hadith is sound with the Muslim. And when there was argument between hellfire and the Jannah, hellfire says to Jannah, inside hellfire are those who are arrogant, those who are boastful, those who are having pride and proud in them. They are going to be the inhabitants of the hellfire. And the Jannah told the hellfire that in the Jannah are those who are humble, those who are easygoing, those who are weak, those who are poor. So let us be careful with whatsoever blessing Allah has blessed us with. Let us be very, very careful with it. Because that may lead one to be in severe, unquantified punishment on the day of Qiyamah. And you see, this arrogance has no much meaning in you. It doesn't increase you in anything. There is no any enjoyment in it. In fact, it's a punishment. Those who are stealing, maybe they will enjoy what I have stolen. Those who are committing fornication, maybe when they were doing it, they enjoy it. But those who are arrogant, when you ask them, what is the benefit? There is no monetary benefit there. In fact, the reward is that whosoever is boldly arrogant and is known in public, people will hate him. They may come to him and say, this and that. But inward, they are praying against him. They will never like him. And those who are humble, from this world, their reward is that people will like them. People will pray for them. People will sympathize with them. So please, for Allah's sake, let us cease from this quality that has no meaning in life, which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has called on to shun, and Rasulullah sallallahu has sent the companion along all of us to shun. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide all of us, not to count us among those who are arrogant. Allahumma izzal Islam wal Muslimin, wa damir a'da'ana a'da'aka al-din. Allahumma alayka bil kafara wal fajara. Allahumma rabbana atina fid dunya hasana, wa fil akhirati hasana, wa qina adhaban nar. ربنا اغفر لنا ولوالدينا ولمن سبقنا بالإيمان والمسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم